Hey everybody, we're back for another game stream. We're going to be playing some Fallout 76, which I have not played in quite a while. Um, I'm playing on a custom server because I don't like playing with other people. And I had one before. I'd had the subscription to Fallout First before, and then I canceled it, so it deleted my character progress. So now I'm back with a new character. Apparently, no gear, no nothing, but it shouldn't be hard to find. Here's some stuff already. That's those things down there. I'm gonna be kind of super powered here. Come on. Yeah, I know all about chems. Can you just stop? There. Where'd the other one go? There was a third one. Where'd the third one go? Where's he at? There he is. Got him. Alright. So, it might not be the most fun for some people, but it's gonna be fun for me. He's telling me all this stuff that's not gonna happen once I have it turned off. What did I see down here? I'll switch you right in the butt. Ammo box. Nothing in there. Good deal. What are these things anyway? I don't recall seeing these before. What do I look like? I look like that. Looks like some schlub here, huh? Alright, let me go back up here because I think I gotta talk to some people for some quest stuff, right? So, is anything good? No. Now, when I played it before, I played really elaborate and I made like a big old shelter and a bunch of other stuff, but I'm not gonna do that this time. I could talk to the ghoul. What do you got to say, Mr. Ghoul?
Well, look at you. Fresh from the can and not a speck of dirt on you.
Hey, Walton Goggins.
Best watch your step around here. Figured you Balties weren't done cooking yet. Guess I was wrong. Already interrogated the last Balti to come out of that hole. Sounds like there's nothing down there for me, though. Saves
No,
me
really.
the trouble of breaking in. A lot more than you might expect, Balti. Depending on your definition of people. Best get comfortable with the idea. There's a lot of folks
He was
out
at it
there might
after. The
take
first time I
advantage
played
of
this
your
game, he
wide-eyed
wasn't in it
innocence.
because the show hadn't been out yet.
Present company included. Well, he was dead the moment they put a bounty on his sorry ass. This just happens to be where we concluded our business. Bingo! Got it in one. Run a little business out in Burning Springs from a saloon called The Last Resort. I farm some of it out to independent operators. I keep the fun ones for myself.
I bet you do.
Probably best you worry about yourself for now. Well, this kind of work isn't for lost little lambs.
I mean, I'm invincible, so it don't
Of course,
really
if
matter.
that changes, or if you just have a death wish, come look me up sometime.
I don't like the way he said that.
But make it quick. I couldn't agree if you get out to Burning Springs.
Yeah, okay. We'll see that way somewhere is the town that I came up here from. No, that's Fallout 4. What am I talking about? That's different. I'm confusing my Fallout games here. Getting my games mixed up. Hey, there's another glowy thing over there. Let's go shoot it. Kittens. Are all you guys gonna sit up here and get on my phone? Ionized meat, huh? You guys are alright. You guys don't gotta fight. It's okay. Here. Don't gotta fight. You're alright. He's not trying to be dominant over you. He's just here. I don't like grenades. But I took it anyway.
Oh, sir! Those
Oh, me.
young ladies down, they haven't yet made any untoward advances, but
Untoward advances.
only that they appear to have... One seemed quite perturbed when I told them that wouldn't be... I've been keeping watch here long enough to have learned that outside the vault, people don't always have one's best intentions at heart. Only that they... One seemed... Until quite recently, I maintained my post, greeted, but very recently it seems people have come back to Appalachia. It's all very concerning. Oh, I have, here, a holotape.
Well, thanks.
Oh, do be careful.
You be careful, I guess. Alright, what do you gotta say?
Whoa! Whoa! Just a friend here, not a threat. You came out of the vault. I thought it was empty. Son of a bitch, we missed our... We got a tip from the Wayward. Heard of the place?
No, I've
so
just
this
got
guy
out.
told us.
After you gave him the last of our caps.
And he said that inside that vault is the... You know, that's where the big one is. Our last chance to turn our luck. You know, the thing that brought everyone back. The treasure. But
I told you, Lacey. The guy was
The
scamming
original of
us.
this game didn't even have these people. It had no
those are the last
NPCs.
of our caps.
It just had enemies.
Someone
It was
has
just
to know
supposed to be
something.
you and other players.
Just gonna stick it out and...
Wonderful.
Thanks for answering some questions for us. Seems only fair I return the fee. If your overseer crossed our path, she sure seems like they set themselves... Happy to tell you what I know. Someone made a broadcast not too long back about there being some kind of... With people as desperate as they are, it's meant everyone with a functioning radio's come.
Monsters or no?
Guy we met at the Wayward. Carter, I think was his name. He gave us a couple of leads. Up to us now to mix them. About Appalachia?
Other than it's a graveyard?
There's that. We haven't been here real long, but from what we've been able to piece together, the area got hit pretty hard. Not long after.
The Scorched.
They're merciless. They seem to have... Without people around, everything else... We both came over from Virginia. There's a lot more hot zones that way. And the few spots that are livable, well... I mean, Appalachia's dangerous. Really dangerous. They sent you out here without a weapon? Be a quick trip?
Hey, a machete.
Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, I guess I will. I don't know. Are these part of some event? Because they're all over the place, and I don't remember them being here before. care about that. Come on. Easy, guys. Easy. Easy. Yeah, I'll take that. I don't know what I'm supposed to even do there anymore, honestly. Oh, I'm not trying to do that. What am I doing? Oh, I guess I didn't have any more. Huh? Alright, whatever. I don't know what I'm doing. But that's fine. Close that. Keep my bit rate improved a little bit. There's a whole bunch of these things over here, huh? That's doesn't seem to be working. Got a whole bunch of stuff over here.
It's too wet to
Oh,
be
it's not a
outside.
robot, it's some guy.
If we could so many places. Well, that's great. You look like a seasoned explorer.
Old possum. I'm gonna take some old possum over here. Okay. Guess he didn't mind me taking that.
Look out for raiders. Just about
Didn't
Sunday.
mind me taking that. Alright. Back on down the hill we go, huh? Wild fission fruit, huh? That's a fission for 4 eyes. This just feels like Skyrim with, or no, this feels like Oblivion with guns. To be honest, the way that it looks feels like Oblivion with guns. What's all this all about down here? Why do I still gotta eat and drink? if you say so. See what this is all about down here. Remember to use the flashlight. Stuff to sell. Not that it matters. I love getting left out. People.
Weren't we supposed to get a low-rich caravan set up this way?
Nice.
Take a break before heading back out in danger. Here to volunteer, or just to escape for a while? June handles the supplies, provisions.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't see anybody else.
Exhausted. The work never ends.
Really?
Hey, friend. Can I get you anything?
Yeah, a little something that you, never mind. That's what it is.
Which of those berries was apple again?
A responder's job
If
is
you're looking
never
for
done.
work, Dr. Lane, let us up. Let
You
us
know
know
what
if
we
you
could
find
use
someone in
more
need.
of? Everything.
I'm looking to sell things.
How are you holding up?
Hey, I'm the quartermaster at this little outpost of ours.
Stomach
That
over
means I
here is
manage
itchy.
what supplies we have. I, count them. A lot. Just to make sure we're still out of gauze and didn't magically... I wanted to be a doctor, but being a doctor is... They're great. Weird. They're selfless and fearless, and they, use a lot of supplies, and... Okay, then.
Let me trade you some things.
Whoa!
Oh,
Sorry.
you got stuff.
We have to come together to survive.
Oh, okay.
You know what's always in stock? Irradiated drinking water.
I don't know what most of the stuff does, so you can have most of it.
7, 9. 9 Radstag steaks.
Have some nuclear waste.
Just, standing here. Not fired. Yet.
Okay, now, you got anything I can actually use here? Weapons. Do I have enough for it yet? I don't.
We may have sourced some inventory from passing vault dwellers. I hope that's not offensive or something.
No, I don't care, man. Like, everything's expensive, huh? Alright.
Brush up on my first aid. But don't let the wasteland get to you.
Lumberjack, protectron, cuts down
Don't
trees.
suppose you can set a broken leg?
Require
No, I don't care about that, whatever. Do I have enough of anything to craft anything? Probably not. guess I can make those. So let's see, what does it get me?
Must chop wood forever.
Damn, we're scorched. I can't bear to see another friend turn.
Nice, okay. Now I got some stuff I can sell.
I bet you didn't know we stock bloatfly larvae. It's a delicacy.
Okay.
To some.
No thanks.
Just your friendly neighborhood quarter mistress.
I'm exhausted. Work never ends.
Still. Still shy. Let me make a few more of these things.
I know what the settlers are going through.
Just make a bunch of these, because it won't matter. Simple. Pays to be on your own private server.
Are we out already?
It pays to be on your own private server.
Hard work pays off.
You can be able to afford pretty much anything into this.
Using us all by hand with
Might as well open all of them, huh?
Why does everyone still swallow all the time?
Ooh, surgeon outfit. Plenty of rounds.
Projectron create peacetime.
If you want a safe haven, go to our headquarters in Refuge, in the old White Spring Resort.
Right.
Hope those raiders know that we mean them no harm.
Ooh, death claw hunter outfit. Wonder what that looks like.
A responder's job is never done.
Ooh,
Weren't
bourbon.
we supposed to get a Blue Ridge caravan route set up this way?
Animatronic clown. What are clowns?
I wish my brother would share what they learned from themselves. It could benefit someone.
Can't use that, huh? Alright, now let me...
Yes,
What does
I
this
am
look
good at my
like
job.
anyway?
Thank you for asking.
Huh.
No,
That's
not
what death
why.
claw is, huh? Okay. Let's get rid of some of this stuff.
Which one of those berries was edible again?
Oh, hello. You.
Now, I know the settlers are going through.
Level 25, huh?
Remember, some of us still want what's best for Appalachia.
Hey.
Hold up about.
How's that weather, huh?
She's so awkward.
We have souls around here
Hey,
somewhere.
I'm gonna keep all the alcohol. I'm keeping
We
all
out
of it.
already?
Let us know if you find someone in need out there.
You know what's always in stock? Irradiated drinking water.
Vintage Nuka Shine, huh? Okay. Now.
We may have sourced some inventory from passing vault dwellers. Hope that's not offensive or something.
Alright. No. It's cool. It's all
Lumberjack
cool. It's fair.
Projectron
Fair
does
is fair,
not
right?
want to lose lumberjack job to
Damn,
cheese,
those
human flavor.
Let's see. No. Modify, can I...
I love being out here in the wilderness. Makes me feel so alive.
I can't modify anything. Okay, well, that's fine.
Hope those raiders know we mean them no harm.
Let's see. Well, that's level 20. So I guess I can't use that right now.
Brush up on my first aid.
Use that though.
Lumberjack Projectron creates desirable wood products, but and no.
No, I'm not. No. I'm not buying anything. There we go. Now we're keen. So where do we want to go, huh? Found the lumber mill, forward station Tango, Organ Cave South. Ugh. Sleeping cabin.
I wish that Brotherhood would share what they learned with the rest of us. It could benefit so many.
Oh, I don't need to do that. I'm just trying to
Projectron cuts down trees, but does not require lunch or laboratory facilities.
No.
Lumberjack Projectron does not want to lose lumberjack job to cheese, human flavor.
Cats are being cats, clearly.
Primary directive: all trees must become desirable wood products.
So I can't place a... Alright. Because that's where I'm going. I'm gonna go over there.
If the scorched or the ferals don't get you, the rads will.
Will they?
Now that the world has gone to shit, the rich gonna be poor and the poor gonna be rich.
Oh, well, if you say so.
Trees are the enemy. Must eliminate trees.
Trees are the enemy. Must eliminate trees, he said. Alright. So let's go up to this forward operating base. Brotherhood of Steel, I think. It's up there. Let's read that.
Remember the mission. There's glory to be earned outside combat.
Kind of like that. That's cool. We'll take those two. You guys don't mind if I take your stuff, do you?
This is a How can the Brotherhood help? I'll share what intel I... There's always an underlying tension. It's only natural that the people here are suspicious of a powerful
You got
outside
eyebrows
force.
and a 5 head.
They'll come around. We've already recruited a fair number of native Appalachians. The settlers are frustrating. They should be our... They should leave those traits to the raiders, who'll burn themselves out on chem. The responders and the Blue Ridge Caravan Company leave us alone.
What about the Enclave?
All right. What would you like? A personal inquiry? I have an older brother. He was in the army during the war. I don't know if he's alive or dead, so... The Brotherhood is based out west. I'd prefer that. Farewell.
Alright, well.
You look like you could use some order in your life.
No, not really.
Greetings, civilian. The old world has so much to teach us.
You guys got some crappy
We have
stuff
to cut
up here.
ourselves free from America to rebuild America. Take the old and forge
You
it
did
anew.
what? To America?
Brotherhood's leader is like, must be a real hard ass to keep all these rough and tumble soldiers in
What? How do I show that I'm fit to be a scribe when I'm put on patrol day and night?
What do I do when I don't want to be a scribe? Don't want to be a scribe, man. Scribe this, scribe that. I don't want to scribe.
Stay on your toes. The Wasteland is merciless.
On my toes, got it.
The Scorched, the Raiders, the Ghouls. If anything tries to attack, we'll be ready.
Well, what if I'm stealing your stuff? Because I kind of am doing that. Don't know if you noticed. I don't know if you noticed. Alright, well that's cool.
Science solved
That's...
a lot of problems back in the day, but look what else it brought. I'm glad we guard our tech closely. Ad Victoriam.
glowing fungus puree, huh? I'm taking your rounds, so just in case you noticed.
One day I'll make night. Then
One day I'll make night. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. Blue Ridge Bunkhouse, Miracle Pavilion, the Mothman Museum, hey. And where's Sutton at? Because that'd be in Point Pleasant. Should be over here somewhere. Skullborn Village. Bolton Green. Shenandoah Visitor Center, Thunder Mountain, Dark Hollow Manor, Ranger Station Bunker. Because if that's Point Pleasant, then it should be over this way somewhere. Morgantown, Mononga Power Plant, Lost Town, Dolly Sod's Campground. Harper's Ferry. I don't know. I don't see it. Must just be missing it. Slocum's Joe, Golly Mine. Golly. Oversea. Ah, there it is. Sutton. Good old Sutton. Alright, so I need to go that way. So let me turn off this marker. Alright, excuse me while I fall down this mountain. Coming like an avalanche falling down the mountain. I haven't had any extra viewers than usual today, so this is probably a bad idea for a game. There's too many big streamers playing this game, I think. Or nobody wants to watch me play it on private servers, but whatever. Or maybe it's just not as popular as people think it is. Sponders are out and about.
Green, blood, lumberjack, who's next on?
What's all this about, huh? What's all this to do? Oh, legendary spooky. I don't want a spooky tree bag. Vampires are living this time. Why are there all so many kids' toys? This is creepy. Creepy, creepy, creepy. That's just a Sammy. Sami Zayn. anything with the kitty? Aw, he's just in here eating ghouls all by himself. Aw, poor Cheswick II. Poor Cheswick II. And there's no food. Oh no, I'm not taking your bowl. No, 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 no. Drop the bowl. Drop the bowl. Why is it in a bag? Poor kitty. Aw. He's still there meowing. Aw. Poor kitten. Hey. What are you doing? Give me all this stuff, huh? Hope that doesn't get me blocked on YouTube. Is there more? Or is that it? Alright. Nah. Alright. It's doing weird stuff to my TV here, but it's not doing so much in the game itself, I can see. Aren't any more of those, huh? Alright. Let me not disturb your corn over here. Corn. Who knows what will happen? wasn't actually where I'm trying to get to, but that's fine.
Lady, I will paint the walls with you if you don't...
Honey, you picked the wrong time to...
What are you? Hey! Who the hell are you? Like hell you are!
He's with us! I told you it was gonna end badly. Now I'm hoping you're here to have a
Check
drink
in
and
with
play
Duchess
nice.
first. Then we can chat.
Didn't mean more than enough for one day.
Let me sell you some things first, because I got lots of stuff to sell. Not any of my drinks, though. Have some empty coolant, a bucket, a lighter, a gear. Have some glowing blood. You can make a drink out of it. Don't need that. Have some ionized meat. Paintbrush. Have some diluted radaway, some scissors, 2 tin cans, 2 used oil cans, and a wrench.
Huh. Well, not exactly the introduction to the Wayward I would have hoped. Huh. Well, not exactly the first rounds on. Name's Duchess. Overseer, huh? So you must be the one. My people found a tape she left behind for one of her dwellers at that camp across the way, though. I'm happy to hand it over. Though, now that we've drifted naturally onto the topic of helping one another, just agreeing to lend us a hand. See? That boy. But I want him to be the last. Normally, I'd send my people out to clean house. But my muscles run off, so I don't have the bodies to... But I'm willing to pay good money if you put an end... So... That's what I was... Now, each of these boys came in at... How would you grab the attention of a bunch of... Oh, darling. See, you know... Just give me one...
Okay.
Okay, I think I'll just... I just want you to know, architecture ain't exactly my forte. Huh, not half bad. So what I've chicken scratched together here for you is the schematic for one custom-made crane treasure hunting. If I didn't butcher the plans too bad, it's got a little system built in that'll make sending out an advert. You just need to build it, use the tape it spits out to tell the world you're open for business.
Hey!
And then convince any punks that show up
Cats
to
are
tell
fighting.
you
Come
where
on,
their boss
guys.
is
What's wrong with
hiding.
all you?
They did teach you all how to build from schematics up in that... That's the spirit.
Hey, if you need a refresher, good old Morty Mortkin.
What are you on about, Mordecai?
Hey, nah, I'm not bragging or anything, but
Oh, Mort, not the... Well, you find yourself wanting to... Of course, you're gonna need materials, but throw some rations in there, too, and so you know, you might have to break some of this scrap down.
Yeah,
Now.
whatever. This is just tutorial stuff.
Hot dog. Just make sure. And here, sounds like probably worth looking into.
You got a bench in here somewhere? No bench, huh? Okay. Come on. Where's the plan for it? It's not in here. So where am I supposed to put it? Just over here somewhere, huh? Right? Probably this, huh? How many friggin' ones are here? I'm just looking for... How do I get out of here? They didn't give me those plans. Like, they absolutely didn't give me those plans. So they didn't give me that. So how am I supposed to build that if they didn't give it to me? Because I don't have it. So I'm gonna go back here and maybe they're gonna have it. Did they put it on the table? Like, where is it? Where's the plans, guys? Where's the plans? Where's the plans? You didn't give me the plans.
Art class was never my wheelhouse. Just remember that once you've got this sign on its feet.
Yeah, you didn't give it to me. I don't know what you're talking about. You didn't give me the plans. Like you
You
didn't
think
give
the
me the
place
plan.
looks good now? Wait till we're done rebuilding.
Glad to hear Vault Tech actually. You hear these rumors, right, about him?
Yeah, I don't care.
Now what can I... Listen, friend. All right, listen. You're gonna help me get... See, the folks who made it big off the gold rush, they weren't. Now, I don't do shovels, what I collect. So, I'm selling what I've got between my ear holes. I made these hollow tips. Now, this set's all the info I dug up about that Camp hit. All I'm asking is you give... You will? Oh, I mean, thanks. Now, there anything else? Some other time.
I really wish she would have given that to me.
Overseer's log, south of Vault 76. I knew this wasn't going to be the Appalachia I remembered, but... Mutated... Overseer's log, or should I say, direct...
Son of a... What tiny fisted rat built this? Oh, wait a second. The thing is on. Hello? Hello, dedicated listeners. Welcome back, lovely listeners, to Headmaster Mort's final tape in the camp series. Powering your camp.
Well, it didn't give me the
After
sign.
listening to the second tape, you should already be well trained enough to build a generator. If you haven't yet done so, I'll wait.
It didn't give me the sign.
Screw it.
So I don't know how to get it.
I'll assume you nailed it. Now, generators are the heart of your camp power system. Once your generator is built, all you need to do is connect it to the object that needs power with a wire. Though, be aware, your wire will need a clear, unobstructed path to establish and maintain a direct connection. Some objects, however, like simple light bulbs, do not require a direct connection. All you need to do is run a wire from your generator to a power pylon. Place the power pylon near your lights, then voila! Let there be lights! Well, this has been Headmaster Mort's Camp Construction Hollow
So I'm gonna have
Tapes.
to skip that because
Please check
she
back with
didn't give it to
Headmaster
me.
Mort himself at the Wayward to learn more
She did
about
not
his
actually
other
give
exciting
me...
courses, including Mort, can I still eat this? And mutations. Am I a monster now? And thanks
She
again
did
for
not
listening.
actually give me
Nailed it.
the thing that I need. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do now, other than do the rest of the main mission, because she did not actually give me the plans for that. And you can't just summon stuff, so I can't... I don't know how to... I don't know what to do. Ugh. guess I'm just not gonna do that for now. Guess off I go. On the Flatwoods.
Brotherhood wants order in the Wasteland, and they have my vote.
We're here to protect the people.
I like that outfit.
You'll learn that in time.
Oh, I didn't want to drink that. I wanted to hit the radio. Oh well. Not bad. The controls for this game are all sorts of weird, but... What are you doing? Don't attack me. Scumbag. Mr. Farmhand. Come on. Be nice. It's going to here. Yeah, I'm not doing player combat. There we go.
We really need to clean up around here.
Green Country Lodge, huh? Got stuff to sell. Yep.
They won't want to be setting up places like Foundation.
Who's over here? What are you doing?
That's hard work out here.
Is it? And I can't even see who you are? Are you up on the roof somewhere?
Finally, nice day.
looking for some supplies I could use when I'm fixing things up around here. Think you got something I could use? Well, thanks. It's time to turn over a new leaf, to restore this land of glory.
Scratch my ear and it just popped my whole headset right off.
Town was really nice before the war.
Really?
Are you here for the responder training? Absolutely. Even in the face of an attack, they saved a lot of lives. And even when everything looked hopeless. It's a real tragedy that they're all gone now. Wait a minute. Are you... I knew it! I've always thought that life in a vault must be so amazing. With a rope. Best of all, you're safe. Which, though I guess you're one of us now, so... Go right ahead. Me? There's not much to... But eventually, when I heard the message on the radio about... I decided to stay. He's the closest Foundation has to a leader. I never got to know him real well.
Why is his name Paige?
It's a community of settlers up in the mountains to the... That being said, if I were you... Okay, what is it? found it in one of the... I'd also be lying if I said it didn't have some sentimental value. What they stood for. Yeah, there's a couple of places around here. The Agricultural Research Center is infested with feral ghouls and homicidal robots. But the new River Gorge Resort to the east is the same story. No problem.
So there's nobody here to sell anything to, huh? Alright, what about this robot? Will he buy anything?
With smart
Oh, he will.
and a little luck, you'll do just fine out there.
Yeah, probably.
While you're here, why not grab a stim pack or two?
Buy my dog meat. I don't need either one of those.
It sure is great to see living human beings again.
Overseer's log, town of Flatwoods. My God, there's no one here. The old tavern, the church, people were using them for shelter, but they're gone. Mutations we expected. But there's something else. A disease. I was attacked by... Well, it used to be a person. But it had these green, glowing lesions, and its voice. Angry, tortured. We are one. One what? Whatever happened here is beyond anything we expected. And we expected a lot. Before they were wiped out, the survivors called themselves the Responders. Looks like they were made of firefighters, police, emergency medical staff. They even have an automated system to teach people about treating water, food, survival. I'm doing their tests, and you should too. I know it's even worse than we imagined, but someone's got to know where the missile silos are, and how to secure them. The Responders are the best lead we have. This is the Overseer, signing off.
Cat's making noise. Okay, can I go up here, please? Need some sugar bombs.
Hi. Daza asked me if I would talk about how I got here. She asked everybody, so I said okay. My name's Colonel, and I'm 13 years old. I just wanted to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything. The bombs and messed up people and the cows with 2 heads, all of it. I was bad. Just bad. I cheated on my spelling test. I kicked Chip Wilkins in the shins until he cried. I pushed Rosie McCloy down the stairs. I cut holes in the bottom of all the gym shorts and put glue in the mashed potatoes in the cafeteria. I told Harold Newell to eat 10 dead flies a day in order to grow muscles, and I put Nuka-Cola in the rat cage water bottles at the pet store. And, I just wanted to say I'm sorry about everything. Because my dad said if I wasn't this way, the bad things wouldn't happen. I haven't seen Daddy since the bombs, and I guess he left because of that, too. It's okay. I'm trying to be good now, though. I'm not old enough to be a volunteer, but Dawson said I can help collect food and water, so I'm getting better, I promise. And, Daddy, if you're listening, I promise I won't be bad anymore, so you can come back now. Okay. Okay. Bye.
Let's see, what's my quest right now? What's going on over here?
Biological.
Alright, is that everybody? Guess not. What is this all about anyway?
At all.
Shoot you. Alright. Off we go. Let's see about registering as a volunteer, huh? Awesomes. see it. It's right there. What's this Brahmin just doing? Just hanging out here.
Gaza has asked us all to document our stories for posterity, you know. It seems like a fine idea. So, hi, I am Kesha McDermott. When the bombs fell, I was in Watoga, coordinating a statewide science fair for that year's high school kids. And the theme was the future of energy. After the bombs, everything was pretty chaotic. Scavenging for food and fighting off rabid survivors. Oh, it was just a bad time all around. I found a couple of surviving kids from the high school whose parents didn't make it. And we holed up in a house in town for a while. After a bit, I was able to solder the circuitry in an old radio, and we tuned into a broadcast from the responders. Oh, we were overjoyed. Trip from Watoga to Flatwoods. It was rough, mind you. The kids and I ran into a group of assholes in the mountains who stole our food. I can't tell you how happy I was to find the responders in Flatwoods. Tents for everyone, open kitchens, medical supplies, protection. We were safe. They had a problem, though. Their water sources were contaminated heavily. People were boiling water, but not long enough to make it safe. So, I stepped up and I said, I'll build a testing kit to monitor the contamination, and I will teach folks how to properly boil water. And I did. The world is getting better, but slowly. We need to make sure it doesn't relapse, too. It's going to take time and care, that's all. Well,
Responder doctor gave me some supplies in exchange for my survivor story, so... Hi. My name is Scott Shepard. Things are going all right. I was a nurse before the war, and I guess nothing much has changed. I just work for the responders now. I don't get paid. The government is basically the same now as it was years ago. Wrecked. Disorganized. Cannot be trusted. Everyone knows this. You want to know why the war actually happened? Aliens. You think I'm joking? Listen. Right before everything went to hell, I saw them. I was grilling hamburgers out in the yard with my dog, and I heard rustling from the bushes and a zapping noise. Next thing I know, I'm lightheaded and I felt myself fall into the ground. I didn't even have a lot to drink. I woke up and I saw some little thing run into the bushes with my dog following it. I found my dog later with a clump of green skin in his mouth. Green, like moss or something. The bombs fell almost 10 days later. 9 days 19 hours to be exact. That's 235 hours precisely. You know what that is, right? That's right. The atomic number of the fissile-isotope of uranium. They had a plan from the very beginning. Why would they come after me first? Scott Shepard, the nurse. Well, good question. Glad you asked. They have our blood. They knew which one of us would survive. This is one big experiment to them. This whole thing was staged. Our lives, our thoughts, everything was designed for us. Just like this conversation. Every word I'm saying. Planned. Time to wake up, Appalachia. Find the ones holding the strings and cut the cords.
I don't remember having to do all this stuff the first time I played the game, but, you know, maybe I just didn't do it.
Delbert Winters here, born and raised in this very town. Lent my own church to the responders for their outpost here, and you're welcome. The responders are on a true mission, you see, helping folks through thick and thin, till the heavens open up again and take us all up anyways. When this all happened, I figured like most it was time. This was the end, but it wasn't, was it? We're still here. At first, I thought it was a mistake, that we was missed, forgotten. Maybe we did some wrongs. Didn't give enough to charity, maybe. Didn't praise his name, even in the worst of times. Maybe thought some things that ought not to been thought. So I asked how? Why? I fought your wars on Earth. I'm ready to fight them up there by your side. Then, in my despair, I saw some survivors eating raw rat carcass behind a dumpster. You ought to cook that first, I warned them. Seemed obvious. We tried but got sick, they said, covered in their own filth. I realized right then and there that I was being tasked. From then on, I built kitchens, cooked good food, fed anyone who walked up with an empty belly. And I was thankful for my task in life. Thankful. Next time hell or high water land at my stoop, I'll be swept clear away with it. But until then, let's share a home-cooked meal together, all right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna, no. So you're gonna make me do it, huh? He should have some up in the house, remember though. He said he had some in there. He said he stashed some somewhere. Where did he stash it? Let's go over here. Sell the stuff to the robot.
If you're here to sign up, just use one of our handy dandy terminals.
Do I have a bag of cement? Where did I get that?
That overseer lady said more people would be coming. It's nice to meet you.
Yeesh.
Hey, volunteer. If you need supplies, Bob's got you covered. While you're here, why not grab a stim pack or two?
Why do I need to eat things? I thought I had my server set up so I wouldn't have to do this, but... oh well. Why is it... There we go. Alright, so that should save it. So we're going to be done with this game, I think, for tonight. I'm going to switch back over to Diablo 4 because nobody's really been watching me play this. So I don't know if anybody's going to watch me play that, but Outriders was a lot more popular, which is funny to me. But That's fine. So we're gonna switch up to. Maybe we'll play some Outriders. I don't know. Let me take a look here. Let me see. Alright, we're back over with Outriders. Since nobody was really watching me play Fallout, it's probably just too big of a game, and there's big streamers that play it, and nobody wants to watch a small streamer play it. They want to watch the big streamers play it. So we're going to play some Outriders, because that's a smaller audience. And we're going to keep building up until we can get our Apocalypse tiers maxed out. We're a little over halfway. Or maybe at 2/3. Let's take a look once we get in there. No, we're not quite 2/3. A little bit less than that, I think. Let's see, is anybody on? Nope, not really. So we're gonna be playing by ourselves here. By ourselves. What do we want to do here? Stargrave. We don't do Stargrave often enough. Scorched Lands. We'll do Scorched Lands. Should be good experience.
The Pilgrim.
Let's get on going here. We're gonna get an Ascension rank. I know that for sure. Right on the borderline up there. Okay. Keep on going, making little bits of progress on the apocalypse tier. Every apocalypse tier is a raise in difficulty, is a rise in difficulty. And that's what we're shooting for. Continuous perfection.
There's a pod here. Damn thing crashed into the pipes. Those pumps.
dummy. Took one on the other side to flank me, but you didn't. Alright, now let me get some of this ammo. Goofy tactics on their part that time. Some goofy tactics. Got a whole another round of this though.
The flood's cleared up. I can reach the pod now.
Big hits from that. Not bad. Now we're gonna be down here.
All right, Zahidi. I found one of our pods. And as a bonus, we can all start bathing again.
Excellent.
Outrider detected.
That water's gonna be a lifesaver, Outrider. I'll be sure to bring people the good news.
Explosive temper. I don't recall having one of those, but I'll take a look. Ooh, good damage numbers though. Explosive temper. Hey, there's the Whisperer. Yeah, absolutely. Let me go ahead and get rid of all this stuff. You're on late, my friend. I don't mind though. I wasn't even playing this till just now, so that's the first one that I've done here. Let me go ahead and get you in here. Trying it with the Pyromancer again, huh? Have you jump in, we'll get some of this stuff done. See how far more we can get on this apocalypse tier. Hey, there he is. There's the guy. There he is. Let's see. Marshland Caverns. I don't think we've done that recently between the two of us. I have, but I don't think we have. His weapon's just over there flaring like. Hey. About to do some damage. About to do some damage.
Damn it. Corrigan pushed too far with the mining, and his people are dead. Corrigan miners.
Very aggressive negotiations. That's some damage. That's how you do that. That's how you do that. Turret. Let's take some icy damage up there. On through to the other side.
I'll be damned. That's a pod. There's a lot of
another one of
monsters
those
thinking
dumb
it's their
lines
new
that's
mommy.
just like, okay. Nice and quick.
Area's clear.
Well done, Outrider. I can send my people back in.
What will you use the metal for? Weapons?
I've got enough munitions to kill everything on this planet 3 times over.
Stuck in a menu
I've
for that
been
for some reason.
thinking people are ready to start doing real business. They're desperate for some official coinage, preferably the kind with my face on it.
Evening Star. Oh, vortex. What are those damage numbers looking like? Ooh, solid. Solid. I'm pleased with that. I am pleased with those numbers. Let's see. Do I need that? I probably don't. Let's get rid of it. Let's get rid of that too. Alright. What do we got next? Marshall's Complex. We haven't done that one yet. We've done a lot of the other ones. Might do a run through the city here in a minute. Just to make sure we change it up a little bit.
Altered?
Looks like they were collecting corpses. Any ideas why?
They're insurgents, so reasons range from a spot of the munchies to extreme loneliness. I just need that facility cleared.
I think they're up to something out there.
You've come to the wrong place!
Some clown just locked me in with a bunch of local wildlife. Lots of bodies in here, too.
bodies are food for those creatures? The insurgents were keeping them alive?
Maybe. Smells like a sewer. There a way across?
Most likely. You'll have to wade your way through the bullshit.
Yeah. We know the feeling.
I don't see how, ex-marshal, when your legs don't work, you would just float on top of the bullshit like a log.
Both clear the damn thing.
Probably won't be long to see. We've got about 40 minutes left.
What is this?
The Alpha Frank is right behind us! Get out of here and help!
Been nice knowing you, boy. The Altered wants our toys and the pod. Let's feed them to the target practice instead. Let it out, Jimmy!
Target practice for their fancy weapon. That's what they're keeping creatures around for.
You left the fucking monsters in here with us too! Shoot them! Shoot them!
Idiots.
Alright, let's fight these buggers in here. Say hello, please. Tell me you filled up on me, buddy. Solid work. Solid work.
Facility is clear. Surgeons had a fancy new toy they were testing on the creatures. I'm sure they didn't know anything about that.
Access granted. Good work, my friend. Could you bring it all back? Oh, and offer remains on the table. I need a new second in command.
Another explosive temper.
Guy's been playing the brass out his ass for long enough. Happy to be on your team, Outrider.
I think maybe I'm at 2/3 to the apocalypse tier. Maybe. It is really slowing down now. It is really slowing down now. Oh, still consistent. Consistent damage numbers. Like to see it. You love to see it. You love to see it. Alright, we'll keep doing pod missions because I've got a little under a half an hour to go. Before I gotta log off for the evening.
Outrider.
Just a warning shot.
Looks like the Pharaohs built a camp in the impact crater.
Sir, we got things to do.
passage leading below the meteorite. And yep, reeks of monsters. These found themselves a pod. I'm gonna ask if they're willing to give it back. Zahidi, I found a pod down here guarded by monsters. I've secured it. And plenty of rock samples for you to play with.
Perfect. I can't wait to run the tests. Strange that the monsters are interested in the pod. Perhaps they're drawn to the humming from the electronics inside.
Or they're just attracted to big shiny things.
Just attracted to big shiny things. About on par there. You always fill up, like, your bar of status effects is ridiculous sometimes. I look at it sometimes and I'm just like, wow, because I don't think I've ever had on any character something like that many. It is fun to watch, though, I'll say that. It is fun to watch. Goodness.
There's a matter.
Nice. I worked to put cooldown. I don't remember which character it was. It feels like it's this one, but that might just be in the skills that I chose. Because I can constantly put out. I had it faster. I was able to do like the winter blast right after I was already out, but I changed up that gear stuff. It was fun for a while though. Maybe I shouldn't have frozen back there. That'd be good. first boss. That was it for the first boss. Wah, wah, wah.
This must be the Colosseum.
Takes so long to get that door open. Dang it, Tank. Keeping that ammo consumption under control.
Who the hell are you?
He just sits up there and just shouts.
They
They'll just rush in a straight line,
trap.
ready for that fire blast.
What a bunch of clowns. Did that barrel maniac capture them for sport? I think that's the last of the monsters. That maniac isn't too happy about it. Here we go.
here comes Tiago doing his thing. I keep feeling like if he can do that, why can't he have done more?
Not shot. Maybe he'll finally shut up now. The pod is ours.
Tiago, you obviously got the skills. Come on, man. There we go, loot.
Outrider detected. Access granted.
We've got time for one, maybe two more. Depends on how long this next one takes. Alright. Yeah, by all means, man. I'm gonna finish up. I'm gonna finish up. I'll probably do one more and then I'm gonna be done for the night. Because it's getting late. It is getting late and I still have a few things I gotta do before I can get to bed, so. Good damage numbers. Get rid of this stuff. Alright. We'll hit one more before I get out of here. We'll do a quick one. We'll do Boomtown. Boomtown's a quick one. I'll do that one. The old Boomtown.
Outrider.
criticals to do the most, to do that massive amount of damage, and I'm not always good at getting criticals, but still a pretty solid beast of a weapon. Should use it more. extra of those guys, huh?
What the hell is that noise? It's like I've wandered into some maniac's idea of a party. Would you look at that? There's a pod here.
I would prefer to get serious, my friend. Good stuff here. Very good stuff. Not that I need all this. There's going to be full ammo at camp, but whatever. Force of habit.
Outrider detected.
Colin, the bandit leader's taken care of. Your pass is clear. Where'd these bandits come from anyway?
They were insurgents. Defected to our side months ago. Thought they'd get an easier time, but Corrigan just posted them right back to the front. Instead, they took off and settled down in my territory. Why I gotta suffer for Corrigan being a goddamn idiot?
Yeah, nice cool billion. A nice cool billion away. Why did I do that? I gotta get rid of this stuff. I'm close to another ascension rank, and I'm about 1/5 of the way left to Apocalypse Tier 31, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe about between 1/5 and the quarter, something like that. I don't know what that is. 3/16ths? I don't know my measurements. Anyway, we're done for the night. Thank you for the Whisper for popping in. Thank you for everybody for watching. I appreciate it. We're going to get out of here. Who knows what I'll do tomorrow. Maybe I'll try some more Fallout 76 tomorrow, see if anybody actually wants to watch that. Nobody wanted to watch it tonight, but they were more interested in Outriders. So, who knows? I might just continue to be the Outriders guy. Till then, have a good night.